So I'm having a chat with Cold Years. How are you guys?
Very well, man. It's been a long time. How are you?
Good, thank you very much. You're here at Slam Dunk. How's today been? How was yesterday?
Yeah, it's been absolutely awesome. Yeah, the weather's held up. Like, the bands have been fucking awesome. The crowds have been fucking awesome.
The vibe
it's great to be here. Yeah.
The vibe is very high. Because we weren't even technically meant to be playing, so I think Spanish Love Songs pulled out, and we were very fortunate to get the slot. So we found out like a week ago. We didn't have a van ready. We don't have a tech with us.
Yeah.
So it's all been very last minute.
Bit DIY.
But do you know what, man? Exactly.
No,
yeah.
dude,
we've had
it's been so DIY. Like, we came in a van. It's like a 2006 LDV Convoy.
So basically,
we came here and did. It's like UK hardcore 2008 style touring van that we came in here. I think it was like the only van left in the UK.
Right. So we rocked up. We rocked up to Leeds yesterday, right? Everyone's in these like fancy tour buses, and we just. But like, it's so cool. Like, we rolled up in this old like fucking beat up van, and everyone's like, "No way, man! You guys are rocking the LDV still."
It's either that or they think like we're here to like, just like with, I don't know, like alcohol in the back or something. They don't think that we're even like playing the festival. They think that we're just like, some
trying your luck and trying to sneak.
But do you know what? It just goes to show that you don't need all the fancy shit.
You don't.
You can do it old school, man, and you can still do it.
Absolutely. And you've been releasing new music, and the track we're going to play after this is called Jane.
Yeah.
What can you tell us about the track?
Well, Ross isn't here to talk about his lyrics.
Yeah.
Jane is the song. The song Jane isn't about a girl called Jane. It's about another girl. But I think the title track says Jane to hide the identity of that girl.
Yeah, it is. So I think it's super nice. It's one of the.
The poppiest one.
I think it's probably. Like, I don't want to speak for us, but it feels like the most personal song maybe on the album. I think it's really nice, like, for us, because obviously, well, we know who Jane is. I don't know if I'm not going to say who Jane is.
no. Because if we tell you, we won't hear the fucking end of it.
Yeah.
So,
So we know who Jane is, and we love Jane too. So it's super nice because. It's a nice vibe to have a track like that.
To be honest, man, we don't really question Ross about his lyrics too much.
Yeah.
We kind of leave him to it when it comes to that process. So yeah, and then we'll figure out ourselves what it is or what the song's about, and we're never right.
Yeah.
Was the name Jane picked just because it rhymed with something else in the chorus?
I think so.
I think because it's just hey Jane, so I think that was.
It's easier to rhyme with.
It's annoyingly infectious.
Death Row or something like that.
Yeah.
You rhyme anything with that. So you finished Slam Dunk. What's the plan for the summer? You got any festivals lined up?
So we're heading out with Laura Jane Grace of Against Me. We're heading out with her in Europe in a week and a half. So that's 3.5 weeks in Europe, leading up to 2000 Trees Festival, which will be amazing. Like, we did it back in 2009, whenever it last happened. We did it
when we last had a chat.
Yeah. So that was back then. That was like the first big festival that we ever did. So it'll be nice that we almost like come in full circle, kind of like from pandemic and everything we've done since that. Like, that leading up to Trees is like a super nice way to end it, and then we're way back out to Germany for a couple of weeks, then home, and then there's some other stuff.
Since we last saw you, everything's gone from like 0 to 100 for us, and there's a lot of stuff that we've got planned for the end of the year that we can't really talk about yet.
It might or might not be a UK tour.
Yeah. I mean, I can't even remember the last time we played the UK. I think we probably should.
So it's awesome, actually. Like, on that note, it's really nice that we got invited to come here and like, because obviously we want to show like the UK a lot of love, because it's been a while since we've been able to do that. So like, we obviously do a lot of stuff in Europe, but it's super nice and super special to come back and be able to do that. It's really cool, man.
And the cool thing, like especially like Slam Dunk 2000 Trees, it's like it's the one chance for everyone that's in a band to like get together and like catch up and have a good time together. It's like everyone's been away doing their own thing in different countries, and then you all kind of meet up this one place and just have a few beers and hear what everyone's got to say and stories and stuff.
Totally. Like, there's so many old friends here and like acquaintances and a lot of people that we haven't seen. I just bumped into like my friend Nick from Misery Kids. We haven't seen each other since I think it's been about 8 years, and we just saw each other. We're like, yo, how's it going?
Yeah, it's really nice.
It's lovely.
Cool.
There's just tons of moments like that. It's great.
Yeah.
And obviously with COVID hit and everything shut down, you must have written a lot of music in that time to kind of tide you over.
We wrote Goodbye to Misery during the pandemic.
Yeah,
that was we all kind of produce to a certain extent ourselves. So we all have our own studios in our apartments, and we basically we were like, it's 2 weeks sat on the couch doing nothing, and then we were like, we should probably be a little bit productive. Let's not do this, because I was getting fat and I was like, dude, I need to do something else. I need to be productive. So we just sent each other demos, didn't we, for like 6 months?
Yeah, and like obviously at the time, Ross had moved to Glasgow by that point, so it was entirely remotely.
Yeah.
So it's like a way of writing that we would have never done previously, and turns out it actually works really good to the point that like that's like what we do now.
No one argues. No, because you're not in the same room together.
Yeah,
you have
yeah.
right. So like Ross will come up with an idea for a song, he'll send it to me, and I'll have a whole day to do what I want without someone saying that shit.
Yeah.
and then I'll send it to Finn, and Finn has a whole day to do his bit, and then by the time you've accumulated all the stems together, it's like, oh my god, everyone has their stamp on this record, more so than I think anything we've done before.
Yeah, and then obviously they bring it together and you can kind of curate it from there. It's nice. It's almost like too many ideas as opposed to like not enough, you know. So it's a really nice way of writing.
It was a really pleasurable process,
Definitely.
I would 100% do it again.
Yeah.
No offense.
Do you think you'll write like that again for the next release?
Yeah. I think it's important. Like every record we do, like we've never done the same record twice, and I think the process of writing it makes the record what it is.
Definitely.
So I mean, there's different ways. We've always talked about doing like a live record or hiring like a cabin somewhere and going writing. Like I don't know, just different.
Man, we'd kill each other.
Yeah, that's probably a terrible idea. Yeah, so maybe that's not a good one. But like that, just what I'm saying is, you know, it's cool to try different things.
Yeah,
because it definitely affects your music and it brings different ideas out for sure.
Certainly.
Yeah.
So now things are kind of kicked off a bit more for you than when we last had a chat. Kind of where are you seeing yourselves? Kind of, let's say next year. Where do you think you'll be touring? What do you think you'll be doing?
Everywhere.
Man,
like,
we're going to be doing a lot.
They're gonna put us out like everywhere, aren't they?
Yeah,
it's
so
insane,
I think we've already got a few things in the States kind of on the table. So the States is the next step, definitely.
Yeah.
States, Canada, Mexico. We're going to be doing a lot more like Europe, I think further afield in Europe as well. Yeah, basically this is a really beautiful chance that we've had, and it seems like the stars have finally kind of aligned and the timing for everything's come at the right time. And it just seems like obviously the time that we're going to try and just push forward and just go out and do as much as we can, just tour it to death. And, you know.
We were talking about this yesterday, and we were saying like this is probably like where we're at right now in the stage of our band. It's probably the best part of being in a band because it's the exciting period where it's just going like this and there's nothing going down.
Dude, so much.
Everything's so exciting, and it's just progression all the time, and all these new things out, and these offers are coming in, and we're like, oh my god, like we can't believe that this is happening to our stupid little band.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
It's so cool.
Yeah, and we're all just kind of like trying to be super conscious to just appreciate it at the moment
Exactly,
because it just feels like exclusively positive. And I guess there's not really that many times in your kind of music career where you can just enjoy it, like just pure enjoyment without any of the other stuff going on. So. It's
cool,
a really nice time.
Everything is a bonus for us now. That's how we see it. You know, it's
like this.
Yeah,
That's what you didn't know you were doing
mate,
yet.
Exhibit
Exactly.
A.
And now we're hanging out. We're probably gonna have a beer later. Great.
Well, guys, it's been a pleasure.
Thanks very much.
Having
Dude.
a little cheeky catch up.
Yeah, and hopefully we'll grab a few beers later.
Oh, absolutely. Cheers. Thanks.
Thanks very much.